A very good evening to you. Thank you for making time and staying with Prime Edition this evening. Time to do the business news. My name is Betty Kiptum. Now, tax breaks and export reward schemes for exporters are some of the policy interventions that former Prime Minister Raila Odinga is promising the private sector should he be elected president. Raila has told corporate Kenya that he will prioritize increasing the country's export volumes if elected. The ODM leader says he will reform the country's export and promotion policies to make Kenya more attractive to international investors.
According to data from the Central Bank of Kenya, export registered an 11.7% growth to 765 billion shillings in 2021, up from 685 billion shillings in 2020. The increase was buoyed by strong performance in the agriculture sector, especially horticulture and coffee that registered double-digit growth. Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga says if elected, he will prioritize incentivizing the export sector to ensure more SMEs join the export market.
We are going to promote the private sector. We're going to work with them to ensure that they do what they are required to do. And we are going to remove some of the impediments which have made it difficult for some of these companies to thrive.
The former premier says this will be achieved among other policies, introducing tax rebates to farm in the export sector and shifting to the export of processed agriculture goods.
We also are going to promote what we call Buy Kenya, Build Kenya.
Feel that we need to go deeper. Either way, we have committed to sit down with their team and our team and to continue to align. Because private sector is the one that drives businesses, and we were saying that there's a scramble for Africa, and it is time that we start looking beyond our borders. So we need to have a strong private sector, strong economy, so that to position ourselves as the gateway into Africa.
To ensure the export sector is competitive, Raila says will unveil an award to reward the best exporters. Private sector called for more private-public partnerships to maximize the country's export potential.
Looking at business competitiveness, looking at some of the areas that we haven't done well. We have 9 years to Vision 2030, and we're looking at the gaps that remain.
The Kenya Private Sector Alliance says harmonizing the tax regimes and enhancing governance will attract more investors to establish their bases in the country, thus lowering the import bill that stood at 1.8 trillion shillings in 2021. Benson Rioba reporting for Prime Edition.